Hello, Leslie here. I have what I hope will be a quick word of encouragement for you. Recently, maybe about a week and some days ago, I was asking God some questions about a personal situation, and the first time that I asked him, I saw the word victory in my mind. And of course that made me feel like, okay, God is with me, I got this. But later on I started to feel again some of that nervousness or anxiousness rising up about it, and I went back to him again with very similar questions, and this time he showed me a vision of a rainbow swirl cake, a piece of cake, and that's all he showed me. And I instantly knew that that meant like a cake is like something that you get when you're celebrating. It's like saying congratulations. Even in this season, like graduations or elevation. And the fact that it was rainbow swirled represents the fact that God keeps his covenant promises to us. And so basically God was saying, celebrate, take joy in the fact and take victory in the fact that I'm keeping my promises to you. And I say all that to say that sometimes we make people feel like they should not go back to God for confirmations. You don't need a second and a third and a fourth confirmation. I disagree, because I thought about the story of Gideon and the fleece, and how God was sending him to battle, and he wanted to make sure that he was literally hearing from God. Sometimes we get in a place of hearing from our own self, our own flesh, our own soul, our own will and mind and emotions. And he wanted to be sure that he was going to battle because God said that he should, and that God was giving him the victory, not because it was something that he wanted to do. I believe that the fact that he asked God for 3 confirmations is just confirmation for us that it is okay to go back to God a few times if you need to make sure that you are right about what you're supposed to be doing. I think that we're supposed to ask God for confirmation and help and question God along the journey, along whatever journey, along every journey in life. How can you know that you are in the right place, that you are making the right moves, if you don't continue to ask God? And so God is the one who gives us the strategic plans. He's the one that guides our path. He's the light unto our path. And so there is nothing wrong with going back to God and asking him for confirmation. I think that asking God for confirmation only builds your faith, right? He says that all we need is a mustard seed of faith. Well, that's the bare minimum. And I think that God wants us to get beyond the bare minimum. And if you have to ask God for confirmation about a thing until you are sure, until you are clear that it is his voice that you're hearing, that it is whatever instruction that he's giving you, that it is of him, do that. Don't let anyone else dictate your relationship, your vertical relationship with God. It's between he and you. I want to say he and I. It's between the two of you. My relationship with God is between the two of us, right? And so if I need to go back to my father, and ask him again, is this what you're saying? Is this what you want me to do? How do you want me to do this? If I have to continually have that dialogue that he wants me to have with him anyway, then I'm going to do that. And so I encourage you to do the same. Keep going to God. Keep asking him. Keep building that faith. And so then one day you'll turn around and say, you know what? That is God's voice. The first time I heard it, I know that God said that. I know that God wants me to do this, and I got it now. Continue to build that muscle, just like you would build the muscles in your legs, the muscles in your arm. You keep working at it. You keep asking, you keep questioning, you keep going after God for that thing until you are sure and confirmed in what he has said. I hope this has been encouraging to you. Catch you in the next video.